Welcome everyone. Today we're excited to introduce you to Devexa PRO, now available with a 3-month free trial exclusively for all DXtrade clients. In this session, we're going to run you through the Devexa PRO features and how to maximize the benefits during your trial period. Before we get started, for those of you just discovering Devexa, I'll quickly explain what Devexa is. She's an AI-powered omnichannel platform for brokers and prop firms that reduces customer care costs, increases engagement, retention, and trading volumes. So your traders can interact with Devexa through their preferred messaging apps like WhatsApp, Telegram, or Viber, for example, or directly within your own trading platform or website as a widget. Alright, so now let's run you through the key features, pointing out the differences between Devexa Lite and Devexa Pro. Just a quick note that Devexa Lite is of course still available to all DXtrade clients free of charge, and it will continue to be after the 3-month trial period of Devexa Pro concludes. First up, let's take a look at human-to-bot support. Your users can interact with Devexa by asking her questions, requesting to set alerts, using dollar cost average, asking for news, and many more things. Let me show you a couple of examples. So here you can see Devexa as a widget inside the DXtrade trading platform. I'm on the AI Assistant tab, and let's ask Devexa to notify us when Microsoft hits $500. Perfect. You can see her response here confirming that she's going to do that. Let's do another one. We'll try out dollar cost average. Let's ask Devexa to buy 5 lots of Tesla every Tuesday at 10 a.m. You can see that she's come back with a message confirming that we want to proceed with that. We simply just press confirm here. We'll do one more. Let's ask Devexa to show us the Euro US dollar news. And here you can see she's put together a selection of the Euro US dollar news. And again, if your traders prefer, they can have this kind of engagement with Devexa from their messaging app directly. So with Devexa, you have the flexibility to teach the machine learning model without touching a single piece of code. It's super easy. You can do it from the admin panel here. You have core skills which come ready to go with Devexa. As you can see, they're quite extensive. You have editable skills, and then you have custom skills. In here is where you would add skills unique and tailored to your needs, like you might create a skill about how to open an account with your firm. Customizable skills are unlimited with the Pro version. When Devexa is unable to answer a question, or she identifies that it's a more complex question that needs to be handled by a human, she seamlessly transfers the user to a human agent. From here, the agent can continue interacting with the user via Devexa. All the conversations can be managed from the admin panel, and the human support agent can use co-browsing, voice messages, video calling to provide the user support via the widget or via their messenger of choice. This human support within Devexa is a pro-only feature. Let's take a look at user group creation. Also super easy. We just come to this tab here, create new group. With Devexa Lite, you can do it by channel type or manually by adding in users. With Devexa Pro, you can create user groups using all of these smart filters like language, linked account, consent, KYC, top traded assets, and so on. Now let's see that in action with the broadcasting feature. So you can see here I've selected my user group, and from here we can send text messages, trading signals, marketing content. You can attach images, buttons. So let's see what the trading signal looks like first. So we'll use Euro USD again. Buy, we'll make it 9, stop loss 108 and 1.1. And here you can write a message to go with the signal. We will send that off. And let me show you what that looks like to the user. So here you can see inside the widget, the user has received the signal. They simply press buy. They can choose their amount of lots, hit place order, and they get the confirmation here. It's appeared inside the trading platform, and it is that easy. Let me now show you also the message. We'll send a quick test. You can see that it's logged here. We'll open up that widget again, and there you can see it's come through. Let's see some other examples of different types of messages that you might want to send. So here you can see they've included hyperlinks for educational style content, daily market updates, system upgrade notice, invitation to a webinar, new feature release. So as you can see, there really is so much you can do from this broadcasting feature section. In this section is where we create our interactive polls. Again, really straightforward. So here we can add questions. We can allow for multiple answers. In the question fields, we can also add images, buttons, text, hyperlinks, emojis. With the Pro version, you can also schedule the polls. So, for example, when a new user enters your platform for the first or second time, you could send a KYC poll or a survey using the triggered event feature. Here, you can create API keys to connect your external software to Devexa. For example, if you're using Salesforce as your CRM tool, you can use Devexa as a medium and initiate some of her features via Salesforce directly. Next, we have feedback. It's important to note that this feedback function is not just for Devexa. It's also for your users' broader trading experience with your platform. For example, if there's a bug or some kind of problem with the functionality, the user can come over here and use a screenshot, files, voice note, text of course, to let you guys know that they're having a problem, provide general feedback. This feature is unlimited with Pro, and with Lite, the first 10 responses are available. Let's take a look at training Devexa with natural language understanding, the NLU feature. In this section, you can see that we have the option to set the confidence threshold for automatic decision making to ensure a really high quality user experience. Right now, we've set it at 70%. Let me show you how this works. So in all of Devexa's conversations, she is identifying and detecting new intents and assigning them a confidence rating. We can see some examples of this here. This intent has a confidence rating of 84%, 75%, 100%. And what Devexa does is if the confidence rating is below the threshold, which is set at 70%, she will transfer the chat to a human agent to handle that chat. At the same time, she's logging these missed intents so that she can learn from them, so we can train her on them. And in the future, she will be able to handle those immediately. And it's really easy to do that. You can do it directly in the chat here by hovering over and confirm that it is linked to this skill. There's also a dedicated section over here of missed intents. Our next feature is the Trends and Analytics dashboard. You can see we've got 9 charts here. We can also use filters and aggregate by date and time. We also have all of our skills here ranked by usage with data on each of them. So an example of how you might use this data is, let's say that you notice there's a high volume of questions about a particular topic or functionality. or a particular skill is being triggered a lot, you might create a webinar or a YouTube video or a piece of marketing content around this. So essentially you're getting really detailed insight from the end users about what their current priorities are, trending themes and subjects. This feature is also available only to Pro users. Let's take a look at dialogue export capabilities. So with Devexa Lite, you can export conversations one by one simply by clicking on this button here. With Devexa Pro, you can go into this section, and it doesn't matter if you have 10 users or 10,000 users, you can export all these conversations in bulk in one go with the click of this button. You also have all of these filters here available to you as well. And finally, let's check out the newsfeed feature. This is a special one because of the level of personalization it provides. So in the back end of Devexa, you're able to connect your external news feeds of choice. It's straightforward and we help you do this. So here you can see I'm inside the widget, I'm on the news tab. In Devexa Lite, this is where news from your chosen news sources will appear. In Devexa Pro, this feed is actually tailored to the user's interests and trading behavior data. So it's based on things like their open positions, trading history, portfolios. For example, if the user is frequently trading currency pairs or they're holding open positions for Bitcoin, then this feed will automatically adjust to reflect this. Pretty significant in terms of the user experience and a really valuable trading tool. Not to mention value in general when you think about the normal cost for firms to provide a newsfeed to traders inside the trading platform, and it's normally only from one news source. Whereas here you can hook up your multiple news sources, the feed is personalized, and traders can also still request general news on specific topics like we did earlier with the Euro US dollar news. That's all included as part of Devexa Pro. And there you have it. That is the overview of Devexa Pro's features. You can activate your trial just by reaching out to sales at DevExperts, and your account manager will get that set up for you. If you have any questions at all or you would like a more detailed demo of Devexa, please do reach out. Thank you for attending today's session and enjoy the trial.